Right in the middle of the puck, especially when you're trying to follow the puck. Like,
That is strange. I have not seen that. Good morning and welcome back, Hawks fans. We are live from the Ford Ice Center, just outside of Nashville, where your Littleton Hawks will be taking on the Nashville Flyers for the championship of this Can-Am 12U tournament. Littleton not really seeing too much competition this weekend. We beat the Flyers on Friday 7-1.
you got a settings, you turn off the show logo and streaming. Make it right.
So the Hawks had a nice win yesterday early in the morning. We went to the Nashville Predators Calgary Flames game. Predators won. And then we went line dancing because we're in Nashville. So it's been a great weekend. Hopefully they can bring it home with a W this morning. So Hawks take the ice. We've, of course, got Even in net. The Nashville Flyers have brought a lot of fans this morning. That's Nolan Seyfried on the faceoff. He's got Luke Voss and Kemper with him, along with Henrik Varley, Blom, and Carlson back to D. And Hawks take an early shot, but stopped by the goaltender. So Blom pinches forward, and puck exits the zone. So that's Seyfried going back to collect the puck. Skates it right in front of the net, but gets it out of the zone. Seyfried breaks it up in the center. And here come the Flyers. So there's Blom behind the net, uses the boards, gets it to the stick. And that was Varley to Seyfried to Vossenkemper, was looking to go back to Seyfried, but broken up by the Flyers defenseman. That's Seyfried battling, and he kept it going. And the Hawks are on the board. So Nolan Seyfried with our first goal this morning. Didn't give up down there by the net. And Hawks take the lead. 1-0. So that's Dodge, Stack, and Stromberg with Blom and Carlson still as your D-men. Stromberg clears the gone, gets it to Dodge. Dodge has Stack. Stack's going to take it back to Dodge and fires a shot, but blocked by the netminder. Hawks retain possession. Carlson sends it around the horn. Reckon Stack with the puck, gets it back to Dodge. And they're going to clear it. That's Jack Kane in on D, out with Bobby Peterson. And a shot, but saved by the Flyers goalie. So Flyers look to exit the zone. Peterson breaks it up, comes away with a puck. Battling on the boards is still Peterson, and puck comes loose behind the net. So Dodge with time. He's got Stack, but turns to go the other way. Fires it, takes a nice bounce off the boards, and it exits the zone. So Stack on the forecheck, almost had a steal there. And Pope is on the ice, uses the boards, gets it to Stack. Stack's going to stick handle through the center. Gets it past another Flyers defender. That might have been a hook, but no call there as Stromberg does get a shot off. And it's right in front of the net again, but behind the net. And, Hawks trying to wrap it around. Nice save by the Flyers goalie. As Pope and Blom are back on D. Shot wide of the net. Blom sends it around the boards. And we've got some new forwards. So that's Busman coming in. He's got Lang and Deep out. Pope's going to pick it up, take it across the middle, gets it to Deep. Deep back to Pope. Pope's going to shoot it. She does! And that was a great assist from Eric to Margaret as the Hawks take a 2-0 lead. So nice shot by Pope, top left corner. Got 8 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the first period. Lang, Busman, Deep with Pope and Blom. Shot by the Flyers. Ethan's ready for it, covers. And there's a whistle. Didn't totally see that. I did see Margaret go get a little shove to 98, but he's going to the box, so maybe there was some extracurricular going on that we missed. So we're going to have a power play. Or sorry, maybe that was Blom that gave him a little shove, but regardless, Hawks are going to have 1 minute. Pope, Blom, Deep, Lang, and Busman are your 5 out for the Hawks. Flyers win the face-off, get it to Pope. Pope fires it off of the shin pad of the Flyers. Busman to Blom, Blom to Pope. Pope's going to take another shot just wide. Lang almost got a stick on that one. Deep with a nice little backhander. Hits the side of the net. So Deep again from that corner, and he skirts it in. As the Flyers goalie didn't have that covered, that side covered. Hawks go up 3-0. Still a lot of time left in this game. So that's Seyfried, Boston Kemper, and Varley. Out still with Pope and Blom. Seyfried back and forth, working behind the net, was looking to center it. Boston Kemper's going to get there first. Nice play, and puck goes into the bench. So Flyers with the puck. Pope's going to pick up the forward. Flyers get a shot, put right into the chest of Ethan, who makes another save. Hawks win the draw. As Carlson's going to go to work in the corner. Nice job by, I believe, Pope there. No, Peterson, sorry, to break up that centering pass from the Flyers, and we're on the move in the other direction. But not for long. Flyers break it up again. And Carlson dumps it in, and Hawks are going to go chase it. Seyfried with a nice stick lift. Puck comes out to Carlson, who's pinched. But Hawks on the forecheck continue to apply the pressure. Here come the Flyers. Peterson with time. Nice centering pass right to the stick of Henrik Varley. Varley's got Boston Kemper with him. Shoots off the blocker of the goalie. Nice stick handling and shot by Dodge. Stack's got it. Stack's going to stick handle. Stack's going to shoot. Dodge was there for the rebound. And Hawks keep the puck in the zone. There goes Dodge. He's got Stack centered with Carlson behind him. But Flyers clear the zone. And Carlson with time. Nice pass. Just off the stick of Stack from Dodge. And puck out of the zone again. So Jack Kane now. He's still got Carlson with him. Going to change directions. It's Stack. Stack moves it up to Stromberg. Stromberg with Dodge just stayed on side. Stromberg's going to shoot off the post with Kane and Carlson back as your blue liners. And Dodge going to intercept that pass. Nice shuffle pass forward to Stromberg and shot by Stack, but over the net. Stack with a puck. Nice play to get it to Stromberg off the pads of the goalie. So with just a little over 4 minutes left, Hawks up 3-0. That's Lang, Busman, and Deep. Shot by Busman, covers by the Flyers. Pope and Kane back on D. Kane's going to pick it up. Shuffles it forward to Deep. Deep's got Busman. Busman's going to turn. Nice job having patience with the puck. He's going to send it back to Pope. Pope's going to push it forward. Lang's going to pick it up just by the net. Lang to Deep. And looking for Busman in the center, and there it goes. So that was Lang. Deep to Lang to Busman for the Hawks' fourth goal. So I believe the Flyers have called a timeout. So Flyers coming off of a timeout. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left. Still in the first period. Hawks up 4-0. Busman, Lang, and Deep, who just connected for our fourth goal, out there with Pope and Kane. Just barely offsides. Pope was trying to hold the line. Kane was right behind her, but offsides. That's Busman taking it into the corner. He's got Pope behind him. Loses an edge, but continues to battle. Lang into support. Deep into support as well. Kane with time. He's going to push it in the other direction. Dump it into the corner. Nice play. Deep retrieves. Deep back to Kane. Kane's going to take a shot. Nice shot, but off the pads of his teammate. And the Flyers have it. Lang on the back check. Flyers going to dump it into the zone. And that's Kane from his knees. Passing it to Deep. Deep with some quick skating. Flyers almost got a shot off there. Puck floating around in the center. Finally goes behind the net. Puck exits the zone, and that's Nolan Seyfried now on the ice. Nice back check by Seyfried, and that's going to be an offsides. So Seyfried, Vossenkemper, and Varley out with Blom and Kane, or Blom and Peterson. Blom to the puck. She's got Boston Kemper as her outlet, little too much on that pass, and we're going behind the net again. Bouncing dangerously behind the net. Flyers are going to try to take a shot. Boston Kemper picks up the puck, and here comes the Hawks. So that's Varley. He's got Boston Kemper with him. That's going to be offside, so Flyers player broke it up right at the blue line. Hawks come away with it. That's Blom. Blom's going to push it into the corner. And Seyfried's going to get there first. Seyfried was looking for Barley with the backhander, but goes behind the net. Blom pinches forward, but puck escapes the zone. That's Varley up to Seyfried. Seyfried with a shot just over the glove of the goalie. Top right corner of the net. Beautiful shot by Nolan Seyfried as the Hawks take a commanding 5-0 lead. 1 minute and 17 seconds left in the first period. So that's Dodge, Stack, and Stromberg. And shot over the net. Just under a minute left to play. So that's Carlson. And puck shoots into the corner. So Flyers are going to have it. Puck exits the zone. And Carlson with pressure finds Stromberg. Dodge with a shot wide of the net. 20 seconds left in the first period. Quick shot off the stick of Benny Stromberg. So that was Stack tied up in the corner. Was very much hooked by number 16 of the Flyers. So pretty easy call for the ref. 4 seconds left in this period. So we'll have 4 seconds plus an additional 56 at the beginning of the second period. Kane's going to try to get a shot off. Not enough juice on that one, and we'll head to the benches. End of first period. Hawks up 5-0. I think I told him to, yeah.
And then I got 4 and 5, but I think he got 2 and 3.
Okay.
We're doing this together.
It's a team effort.
So I realized, I was like, okay. And then I saw that it was already up. I'm like, oh, okay, nice.
Start of the second period. Hawks up 5-0. This is Lang Deep Busman as your forwards. And there's Carlson and Jack Kane as your D-men. We are still on the power play, and that's going to be a slash. On Braden Lang. So we're going to go back to even strength hockey as Hawks take their first penalty of the day. Actually, I think that was a trip. Regardless, we are 40 seconds into our power play, and now with one in the box, we've got even strength hockey for about 30 seconds. There's Carlson. Nice feed to the center for Deep. Deep hustles to the puck, but so does the Flyers player. Deep comes away with it, so we are now on the penalty kill for 10 seconds. Deep almost went all the way, just wide of the net. So that's going to be icing on the Flyers as our penalty expires. So nothing to come out of either of those for either team as we are almost at the 10-minute marker. Still 5-0. Austin Kemper gets the puck to Seyfried, had a backhander. That's Blom. Blom's going to send it at the net. Took a couple little bounces, but didn't quite make it all the way to the goalie. Blom looking for the stick of Austin Kemper. But a little too much on there, and that's going to be icing. We'll come back. Hawks win. That's Pope up to Varley. And Boston Kemper on the forecheck. Flyers player passes it right to Varley. That was just wide of the net, but a nice shot. Pope pinches forward, strong on the puck, sends it back into the corner. Pope again gets it to Varley. Varley battling, looking to get rid of it. Pope's going to send it back around the horn. And Boston Kemper tries to break it up. There's Pope again. Pope gets it to the center, but nobody there. Pope to Boston Kemper, and here come the Hawks again. Nope, broken up in the center again by the Flyers. It's a little bit of back and forth here. Nobody with too much control of the puck. That's Blom. Blom's going to take her time. Uses the boards to get it to Seyfried. Seyfried looking to chip it center. And he's going to have an opportunity. He takes it, but just wide left of the net. So Seyfried with time. He's got Varley. Varley wide right of the net. Pope's going to fire it back at the net off the stick of the Flyers player. And we're going in the opposite direction. Flyers player misses the puck. And Seyfried there. Centering pass, looking for Stack fresh on the ice. So we've got Stack and Stromberg now out for the Hawks. Centering pass to Stack, but broken up. Blom in the mix. That's going to be a trip, I believe, on the Hawks. As Blom's going to go serve her minute for tripping. So 1 minute on the penalty kill. That's Dodge, Peterson, Carlson, and Stack as your 4 Hawks. Dodge, nice look. Stretch pass up to Breckenstack, who's going to try to get there first. And good look by the Flyers, but that's going to be icing, as he did have a little bit of a window, but no accuracy on the pass. Dodge wins the faceoff, uses the board, centering pass, beautiful pass to Stack, but the goalie is in the way. So great opportunity for a shorty by the Hawks. Stack continues to battle. I believe the puck went in the net, but no goal somehow. Not sure about that one. So Stack with multiple efforts to try to get a shorthanded goal. We've still got 20 seconds left in Blom's penalty. Dodge gets it to Carlson. Carlson with time fires it just high and wide of the net. And Flyers push the puck up and out of the zone. And Hawks kill the penalty as we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here comes Benny Stromberg. Oh, just, again, high. Shooting high today, boys. So let's try to bring those pucks down a little bit. See if we can connect with some more goals. Stack again, just peppering the goalie. Puck comes to Carlson. Little weird hop over his stick there on the ice. So Flyers really not able to generate much offense. Like dump it into the other end. Physical play by Stromberg. Flyers parents wanted a penalty. No call along the boards. And here comes the Flyer with Peterson in the way. And Ethan Peterson supporting the goalie there as the puck dropped. Ethan stopped it. Puck dropped, I believe, in between his knees. Peterson skated around to help him out. So no goal by the Flyers. 6 minutes left in the second period. That's Busman deep and Lang. Here comes Busman, looking for Lang. And just off barely touches the top of the post as Deep puts in the rebound. So nice job by the Hawks to take a 6-0 lead. And here comes Deep again. Nice stick by the Nashville Flyers player. Almost a tic-tac-toe play, looking for Lang in the center. So Deep behind the net. Kicked out by the Flyers, and that's Pope and Kane. Back to defend. Nice stick by Kane. Jackson Busman has the puck. He's got deep off the pads of the goalie. Busman turns and shoots. Deep to Lang to Busman. Again, trying that tic-tac-toe. Great puck movement by this Hawks line. As Kane keeps it, but it scoots across the blue line. And Busman's got to hold it. Just barely. Kane and a Flyers player were both down on the ice, so he wasn't able to cross that line offsides. Four and a half minutes remain in the second period. Varley creating some space. And that's Voss and Kemper out with Varley. Poke picks up the puck. A lot of P's coming out there quickly. Gets it to Seyfried. Seyfried was looking all the way across the ice for Voss and Kemper. Now Varley comes with it. 1 to beat, 2-on-1. Varley fires wide. Or you're looking for the top right net, corner of the net. With the goalie's glove, saves it. So Blom on the ice with Pope. And that's going to be icing. We're coming back. So Flyers fans wanted another trip on Blom, but just looked like a physical play for the puck to me. So that's Peterson and Blom back as your blue liners, plus Varley, Voss and Kemper, and Seyfried. Voss and Kemper picks up the puck. He's got Seyfried in the center. Puck doesn't quite get there, but nice look for the Hawks. Henrik Varley on the forecheck. He's got Peterson, and now Blom goes to retrieve with time as the Flyers are changing. Off the skate of the Flyers player, Varley picks it up. Broken up by Voss and Kemper on the back check. Nice play by Harper Blom. Takes a shot off the stick, ricochets, but into the corner. Flyers have it. Voss and Kemper breaks it up, battling on the boards. Peterson into support. And I believe that's going to be a cross-check on the Hawks as the Flyers now have a breakaway. Let's look alive. Ethan, and just off the glove of Ethan. Nice play by the Flyers to convert a breakaway into 1 goal. So Stromberg at the face-off circles. Out with Dodge and Stack. Wade Dodge with a shot off the side of the net. Centers for Kane. Kane's going to pull the trigger as puck flies up into the nets. We'll reset. So that's Benny Stromberg with a shot just above the net. So nice shot right off the face-off. Again, this is the barbecue line of Benny, Brecken, and Quaid. Kane breaks it up on D, sends it back into the corner. Off the stick of Kane, Carlson, his D partner, picks it up. Carlson's going to skate it, trying to get to his forehand. He does, gets taken out at the same time. No call. Kane with time off the stick of the Flyers player. And wow, that was a great shot, but just off the post again for the Hawks. So Flyers with 1 to beat. Nice play by Owen Carlson to break it up. Kane looking for Stromberg. And Carlson on the move. He's got Stack and Stromberg with him. He's going to bring it right up Main Street. And Kane's going to send it into the corner. So Carlson's going to hustle. Pope's going to hustle. 98's got some wheels. Nice stick lift by Pope, but that's going to be a penalty on Pope. She had the stick lift right, but then it became a hook. So a little bit lower on that stick, and it's a great play. But now she's going to the box for 1 minute. (6-1), 12 seconds left in the second period. So we'll finish this period on a penalty kill, hoping to keep the Flyers at only 1 goal. That's Deep. Deep's got Busman. Busman's got about 4 seconds. He's going to shoot. Way to time it, Busman, but wide of the net. And we'll head into the third period. We'll have 48 seconds left on Pope's penalty. Hawks up 6-1. Back for your third period action with Hawks up to 6-1. We've got 12 minutes left to play in what is our final game here in Nashville. So Hawks will start a man down with Pope serving 48 more seconds for her hook. So that's Busman and Lang out with Blom and Peterson. Blom taking on 2 Flyers players as the puck comes out to Busman. Busman tries to clear the zone, block off the pads of Braden Lang, and here come the Hawks. So 20 seconds left. Busman's going to take another shot, and he scores! That is a shorthanded goal for your Littleton Hawks with Jackson Busman burying it on the left side of the net. I don't think the goalie was ready for that. So Hawks take a 7-1 lead as Pope sits for 16 more seconds. And we're back to 5-on-5 as Deep joins the party. So Blom with time. Scanning, turning. She's got Deep. She finds him. Deep has Lang or Vossenkemper. Nice bounce off the boards. Luke Vossenkemper with a nice shot, but right to the glove of the goalie. And Nolan Seyfried on the ice. He's got Vossenkemper. That's going to be offsides, though. They are running the clock here in the third period, so no stoppages to play as the Hawks are up 7-1. That's the same final score from the last time we played this team. Carlson and Kane back to defend, plus Seyfried, Vossenkemper, and Varley. Seyfried dumps it for Kane. Kane looking for Vossenkemper, but too close together. Vossenkemper skates it, turns, finds Owen Carlson, and another snipe from the blue liners today as OC buries it. Flyers are giving the Hawks plenty of time to set up, and when they do, they score. So great shot by Owen Carlson. Hawks now up 8-1, 9 minutes to go. That's a cross check. So Vossenkemper used his body a little bit to beat the Flyers player to the puck. Gets there and then takes a cross check as the Hawks will go on the power play for a minute. A little bit of a retaliation from their player. Carlson with time. He's got Kane back with him. Plus Stromberg, Stack, and Dodge. Stack, nice pass. Stromberg picks it up. Stromberg's got time. Stromberg was looking for the windup, faked the pass, but a little too far in front of Breck and Stack. Great idea, though. Stack off the pads of the goalie. Dodge fires it. Stromberg continues to battle, but nice play by the Flyers goalie to keep it out of the net. Two Flyers players collided. Stack trying to get there first. Puck scoots out to the corner. Kane steps up off the pads of the goalies. Hawks trying to stuff it in. But that's a no goal, as Stack was battling right next to the net. So we'll reset with 7.5 minutes remaining. That's Pope with the keep. Pope sends it to the net. Bounces off the pads of the goalie. Peterson with the keep now. And over the stick of Pope as Peterson's going to retrieve. He's got some time. A little bit of pressure by the Flyers player. Skates it, turns. Nice change of direction by Bobby Peterson. And puck exits the zone. So that's a center ice collision. Everybody's okay. Here comes Quade Dodge off his backhand. And Stack collects it. Pope with the keep, sends it into the corner. Stromberg's going to chase it. Dodge is going to get there first. Pope pushes the Flyers player wide. He dumps it into the corner, and Peterson will pick it up behind the net. So here comes Bobby Peterson right up the middle with some speed. He's got Stack behind him, broken up by the Flyers. And there's Braden Lang on the forecheck. Lang takes it into the corner, looking for anybody, taking his time. He's got Pope back. Pope's going to send it towards the net. Pope keeps it with her feet laying there, but puck comes out, so we've got Peterson and Pope as Ethan gets it to the stick of Bobby Peterson. Peterson, nice use of the boards, almost gets it out of the zone. Busman now on with Deep and Lang. Flyers turn it over right in front of their net, but Hawks can't connect. So Busman with time, he's got Lang. Lang's got Deep centered. A lot of patience by the Hawks this morning, taking their time. Busman back to Lang. Lang looking back for Busman. Nice idea. And here comes the Flyers, but easy pickup by Blom. And Busman, wide angle. Thought he was going to take the shot, was looking for Eric Deep. Carlson pinches, strong on the puck. And Blom's going to beat the Flyers player to the puck. She collects, she turns. And she takes it. Gets it to the stick of Nolan Seyfried with a little toe drag. Manages to get the shot off. Nice shot by Nolan. Goalie stopped a couple of shots, including a rebound. And luckily the Flyers aren't very fast because that could have turned into a breakaway very easily. It looks like it might here, but Ethan there on the stop. Nice hustle by Blom to apply pressure to the Flyers player. Another shot by the Flyers. Covered by Ethan. Carlson says, get out of here. As he should. So Ethan with another stop, 7-1. We have a little over 3 minutes with a running clock left in this game. So that's Stack at the faceoff. Or sorry, Seyfried at the faceoff. Seyfried battles on the boards. Pope to support. Vossenkemper to support. There was a whistle. Not really sure why. It's hard to see from this angle, but no penalty. Might have been an offsides, not sure. Seyfried's back at the circles again. And that's Farley. Dumps it into the corner. Kane with time. Tries to reverse it. Open to support. Puck comes loose. And we're heading to the other side. So just off the stick of Vossenkemper with Pope trying to sauce it out of the zone. And it gets across the blue line as we've got 1:45 left. So back into the corner we go. Hawks are struggling to make anything happen, but still keeping the puck out of the net. So Seyfried on the move. He's going to clear one defenseman, trying to clear the second one. He does, but can't quite get enough of it on his stick. Seyfried looking for that centering pass to Stack. Now Stromberg going to wind up. Pope looking for Seyfried. Seyfried gets it to Stack. Stack with a shot off the glove of the Flyers netminder. And Stromberg's there to pick it up. Stromberg centers it for Stack. Little wide. Less than a minute left. There's Carlson and Peterson on the ice now. So here comes Owen Carlson. Going to hit Brecken Stack. Stack, you can see, was wide open top left, but just miss it. And another shot at the netminder, who uses his pads to save it. We've got 20 seconds left. And Stack going to try to get to his forehand. Stack battles less than 10 now. Peterson pushing it back forward. Puck comes loose, but that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hawks win 7-1. Another decisive victory over the weekend for the Hawks. So we'll keep you guys live so you can watch the ceremony. Hawks win 7-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, let's have a big round of applause for the silver medal winning team in the Grand Locker Division, the Nashville Flyers. And now your gold medal winning team, the Littleton Hawks. Number 1, Ethan Lippay.
Yeah, Ethan!
Number 4, Nossingham. Number 5, Brayden Glenn. Number 7, Brecken Stroud. Number 8, Wade Garage. Number 9, Eric Deep.
Keepers!
Number 10, Mason Carroll. Number 11, Jack King. Number 12, Jackson Russman.
Rush!
Number 15, Benny Stromberg. Number 16, Bobby Peterson. Number 17, Nolan Seafried. Number 18, Harper Bloom. Number 19, Henrik Binney. Number 21, Owen Carlson. Number 20, Margaret Hope. And the coaching staff of the Hawks, head coach Tyler Carroll and assistants Ben Stromberg and James Lang. Please come forward to accept your gold medal. At this time, we'd like to have all the team members of Littleton come forward to accept your Can-Am gold medal flag and Can-Am gold medal Alpina banner. At this point, can we have both teams line up in the blue line real quick for a team photo with your medals on?
Right. Well, my kid's ADHD, so his stuff's all on the board.